Take 7. What's going on, all you Huntsman junkies? I got a Frankenstein for you. Oh, camera's moving. Where's the camera guy? Just kidding, I'm the camera guy. Got a Frankenstein for you today. This is something that I've been piecing together for a little bit. This firearm is clear, just like how I like my liquor. So anywho, this is an AR that I've been piecing together. It's built on God's caliber, 7.62 by 3.9. I was coming on to show you guys what I've been up to and go over the new build with you guys. I tried to cheap out on it as best as I could. Y'all know me and my budget stuff. There's certain things that you can't budget out on. I would suggest, if you're gonna budget, find the best middle ground for quality and price. I went for a flashlight. I went with a Surefire G2X. I think this one's the Pro. Anyway, good flashlight. It's technically not a rifle light, but I've seen them run on countless AK-47s, so I knew it would be able to handle the recoil from a 7.62 by 3.9 on an AR platform. A little less felt recoil there on this end, but still, I know it can take the abuse. So Surefire is also a really good company anyway, so they make obviously durable stuff, or they still probably wouldn't be in business. I went with a cheapo Amazon sling. It's something I may upgrade later, but we'll see. I don't know. I have one on my FX9 and it's never failed me, but I don't think I've ever really put it through too much of a torture test. Oh well, we'll see, but it works for now. I went with a Sig Sauer Romeo and Juliet 3. I'll get into that in a little bit here, how I feel about these. I got it for a really good price. Couldn't beat the price. And the Sig Romeo 5s are, they've been tested and they're tough. So the Juliet 3, I might downsize to the more compactable size. The length doesn't bother me. It's the fact that you can't swap it left to right. I'm a left-handed shooter, so I would like to be able to swap it to the left side at some point, but we'll see. I don't know. With it being towards the right, it really doesn't obstruct my view that awfully much when it's flipped out of the way. It's just, it would be better if I could flip it to the left. And then, but also with it flipped to the right, I could run 45-degree sights on it. If I didn't, I could run just standard flip up irons, So we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do to it. I do got some Magpul furniture on here. Fancy. Yep, got some Magpul. So this AR was pieced together. And what a pain that was. When I was looking to build this weapon, I could not. So right before I was getting ready to do the build, I found 7.62 by 3.9 AR build kits everywhere. When I actually pulled the trigger on doing the build, I couldn't find it for the life of me. So I ended up getting just a standard 5.56 lower parts kit, and then I went with a heavier hammer spring for the Russian ammo and stuff, which of course we don't have because we don't import Russian ammo anymore. But not that I have, but I had some stored. You can still find it if you look in the right places. But a lot of the steel cased 7.62 by 39 runs harder primers. So, and a lot of times the 5.56 hammer spring uh, doesn't get the job done. So you get a lot of light strikes. So I went with a heavier hammer spring. What else? I went with an ASC mag, and I've put 20 rounds out of it so far of brass, and I had one hang up towards the end, and I think it was just a mag issue. I didn't really break this mag in, I just threw some ammo in it and sent it flying. So, ASC is good quality. I think there's one other company that I can't think of off the fly that makes just a little bit better quality of a mag. So I'm gonna order a couple different mags for it, and but I like my stuff to run. A mag that jams is just a paperweight, so it's just a chunk of plastic and metal sitting in your way. But anyway, yeah, I don't particularly care for jamming mags, and the 7.62 by 39 God's caliber is finicky on an AR platform anyway, so it's something, when you do get new mags, you have to test them out, make sure, because you don't want it jamming. But other than that, I mean, this thing is a Frankenstein, but it's beaut. A little bit of a tip on the Juliet magnifier, by the way. If you loosen the base plate screws, you can move the Juliet a little bit, and it will throw your sights off. With your magnifier on, obviously, it doesn't affect the red dot, but it affects how you see the red dot when the magnifier is on. So if you do happen to loosen them, or they get loose when you're shooting, just know that it will move your dot around. Then you recenter it the best that you can, tighten it down, and then recenter these knobs up here, recenter your magnifier. So yeah, pretty much that's it. I do like the Sig Romeo Juliet setup. Like I said, I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna go with the more compact Juliet or not, and I might even go up magnification. They make all the way up to a 6. This is a 3. It does pretty good. I might go with a 4. I'm not sure yet. We shall see. But other than that, yeah, it's just a fun time. And I'll tell you, it looks real good sitting next to my AK, which I'll show you at the end of the video. So, it's been Huntsman 32. I got a surprise for you guys. Yeah, I can't wait for the next video. I'll catch you guys then.